associated with each player. You got any ties, Rich?
Maybe a couple.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of caramels on the transfer list waiting. I know yourself, you've gone maybe a little bit on William.
Yeah, I've touched in on every single player almost in this group.
We have to mention the two men behind them as well, two of the best coaches in the game, Edu and Nick DeHarmer. You've got four incredible minds in that booth. This is going to be one you cannot miss, and what a game it is. Our featured match, our premium match of the night, Phzin versus Mateus Bonanno. Incredible stuff. Here we go, underway. Phzin from left to right in the Ajax strip, and from right to left in the city. It's going to be Bonanno. Seen the teams. Do you think either player's got an advantage really in the draft? I think they're pretty even.
Yeah, very similar from both players. Very similar. I'd say my statement, Rich, my wild statement of the week.
Hit me.
Mateus has been the most impressive player we've seen so far throughout the Swiss format, the knockouts.
Back it. Phzin, early chance.
I think he had the hardest route to get here. He had to defeat Emre Yilmaz, he had to defeat Anders as well through the winners bracket. And
He's only lost one game.
Exactly, against his teammates. Exactly, against his teammates. So for me, he's coming in on a rich vein of form.
I mean, we have to also raise the question, Phzin, he's one of the players that was also invited here from last season's performance. We saw how that went last week. Sorry, Mark 11, if you are watching. 0 points out of the 12 available. Is there potentially complacency? Is there under preparation in Phzin's corner? We'll have to wait and see, because if you don't play well in this group, you've got a massive target on your back from your fellow South Americans, from Happy from Mexico. Everyone wants to take points away from you. You're everyone's main match of the night, and he could find himself in a really tricky position come 4 weeks' time when he tries to qualify. Getting down the byline, Son! Richard, take back what you said. You know nothing, son. Phzin, 7 minutes in. Green time into the near post.
Yep, exactly that. Just building up on the byline there. We're able to take a look at the replay. Building up
fake.
Yep, the play lock fake used to build some up, well, to help build up, find some space and distract Mateus. But he didn't even get distracted. Just a ball roll in, a simple driven pass into Heung-min Son. Green time, as you said, in at the near post. It's been a great start.
It's been a very nice start. You saw Bonanno on the attack previously. He looked to go direct.
Yeah.
He did that against Anders when he was at 2-2. He sort of went a little bit more direct. He had Vinny Jr. on that occasion, and that was the out ball. On this occasion, 8 minutes in.
I can stop you there, actually. Similar things that we've seen with Mateus, starting off slow.
Yep.
Emre Yilmaz 2-0 down.
Against both players.
Yep, and Anders as well. And we saw him pick up the levels of performance as the game went on, so you can definitely not count him out. And as I said, I think when it comes to composure and belief in ability, Mateus is definitely one of the highest players that have the belief in themselves.
Modric for Bonanno there. A little bit of a hopeless cross. It's got to be set into the box. No real options there. And what that allows to do is Phzin to potentially come forward. But Valverde, you're going to see him in every single squad tonight.
Great ball.
He is everywhere on this pitch. Intercepting and getting forward. Son to the byline. And Mbappe with the scrappiest goal. I'm going to say of the night so far. We've only seen two.
Yeah, that's a tough one to take. That is a tough one. You see the early goalkeeper movement there from Phzin, thinking he's done enough to potentially intercept that pass across there. But Mbappe, yeah, that's a tough one to concede. I'll be honest, it's a tough one to concede because
it's one of those goals, though, you concede it and you probably think,
what can you do?
Oh, well.
Yeah, the ball's fallen back to your opponent. You have to take it when it comes your way as well, and it's a quick response from Mateus to get back into the game.
Well, here we are, back underway. Mbappe, always a feature, no matter what the budget. The day when that budget goes past Mbappe's value is going to be a day to remember, I have to say.
Still won't get worse than Bypace's team, what we saw earlier. Goodness me, say of that.
Sydney over up top. Oh, what an awful team. Well, if you are a Willian investor, keep your eyes peeled to the screen right now, because Young has found himself 1-0 up. Lovely.
Oh, that's
L1R1 inside
nice
the box. A little vamos.
Yeah, it's a nice cancel as well there with the build-up. Great pass there. It's going to be good save.
looks really, really lively, I've got to say, Phzin in the final third. When he's creating these chances, there's only one thing on his mind.
Yeah, he's very aggressive going forward. A similar theme we've seen, I think that's offside as well. But yeah, a similar theme we've seen throughout the years with Phzin.
A lot of South American FIFA in general, especially, I mean, look, I had the privilege when we were playing in a lot of the region-locked countries to cover this South American region, and saw a lot of Brazilian gameplay, it's got to be said. So aggressive, so direct. A lot of the time, taking long shots, taking
it's a big mistake.
Sort of really erratic shooting methods as Son green times into the top left corner. You said there was a mistake.
Yeah, that's a massive mistake there, trying to play out from the back. An intricate little pass from Mathias. It didn't work out, and of course the header we have to see from the replay. I believe it was Hansen, wins it. A quick pass into Mbappe. Van Dijk doesn't do enough. Son, it's a tough position there for Mathias when defending, because the obvious pass there is to pass it across goal to Modric on rushing into the area. But then you don't want to give too much space, which he ended up giving there, and then Son finds the top corner, and Phzin restores his lead.
I can see a couple of people in the Twitch chat asking what the mystery country is. The Magpie.
The Magpie? Oh, that's
his Twitch name.
Okay.
It's not a country.
So what, I'm not giving you...
No.
Okay.
Just stay tuned. All will be revealed very shortly indeed. Don't you worry about that. We have the answers. You keep those questions coming. While you are thinking and going through every single nation in your club to try and find it out, enjoy some of the best FC gameplay on the planet. A rivalry etched in history between two truly fantastic players. Ajax versus City here on the main stage at the FC Pro Open Week 2.
Good defending there from Mathias. He seems so compact in his area. Just banks are for nullifying the attack from Phzin. But Phzin is an awful player to come up against in terms of you're swarmed constantly, whether it's him pressing or his on-rushing with his players bombing forward for the attacks. It's a good read there from Phzin as well to defend it. It's fallen back to Mathias.
Good chance, Mbappe. Can he capitalise? Here is Vinny Jr. Looking to drive down the byline, cuts it back with a double tap pass. And Schmeichel needed between the sticks, whipped into the box. Son brings it down ever so nonchalantly, I've got to say. And a counter-attack could
look at the triggered runs
to take shape. Son's going to run in behind. And Mbappe just feeds it out to Philip Mendy here. Phzin on the wing. Hakimi does very well. He was highlighted before the game. And a player locked down the wing for Neymar could be Bonanno's entry back into this game. He's got runners at the back post if he decides to use them. Drives down the byline, cuts it back to Neymar. Great block from Militao.
Good goalkeeper movement as well there. Read the near post. There's going to be a corner taken in. Doesn't find the target there.
Look at the top of your pitch there. He passed it short. He sent Philip Mendy off on the run. And then that's sort of a nice little goal kick, I've got to say. Short, send your fullback high and wide, and then elect to go with that long pass. However, with the possession just turned over there, are the fullbacks high and wide? No, they are not on this occasion. João Cancelo tucks in. You a big fan of that, João Cancelo?
Yeah, on the ball, of course, one of the best fullbacks you can get. He's technically like a midfielder, and if you're playing the 4-3-1-2 with the fullback on balance and overlapping as well, so you'll be able to build up a lot from that right-hand side.
Valverde finds Mbappe, Phzin. Double back cancel, but Mendy and Bonanno's turned really nicely out of space, I've got to say. Lovely through ball there for Son. It is that Cancelo we were just speaking about, who's got the defensive duty.
Awkward touch, yeah. Awkward touch there from Mbappe in the box.
That's not what you expect from your marquee player, really.
Yeah, look at the run there from Cancelo. He's in behind.
He is. Does he have the legs to get away? Travella. Dangerous. Militao just gets in the way. Alexia Putellas. Edge of the box. Hansen. Mendy.
Oh.
Beats it through to Son. Green timed. It's lovely goalkeeper movement.
Great goalkeeper movement there from Mathias.
Shot one again. Hansen picks it up. Fakes the shot. Just teased it. all these players he's happy to have a pop with. In the end, Bonanno with Luka Modric in the right place at the right time. Releases Vinny Jr. Sonny's in the middle.
He's on.
He's onside now. Son, 1-on-1. Interesting.
It's one thing we can say, there's not been a shortage of chances. Yeah, genuinely.
Surprised he didn't look something different there?
It's hard to say. In those situations, you kind of have to go with the banker, which would be to take the shot. Potentially a cross goal there. I'm not sure. Maybe he got caught off guard with the goalkeeper movement.
Let me know in the chat right now, are you a little bit worried about your caramels?
Always sending the hype, Rich. That's the way.
Because I am. It's only half time. Mbappe steals the ball back. Bonanno. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Van Dijk's trying his best. He drives to the byline.
Oh, it's great defending.
Oh, I tell you what, he's isolated in a 1-on-1 situation. He didn't panic once.
Yep, Mbappe's in.
As Son releases Kylian Mbappe.
He has to trigger Hansen. Back post.
Is it going to fall? Here's Pateles who picks it up. Last chance of the half. Reverse Elastico inside the box. Modric offloads it to Hansen.
It's lovely. Rich. Oh.
A chance at one end, not taken. A beautiful piece of defensive play. You go up the other end, you hit on the counter-attack, and you find yourself with a 2-goal advantage going into half-time.
It's decisive from Phzin. You see the reverse Elastico with Pateles. A quick pass into Modric, and he read the goalkeeper movement. He's learned from his mistakes there. Matthias moving the goalkeeper for the shot across goal, which is the correct choice to do. But then Phzin reacted really well to give him the 3-1 lead going into half-time.
As you see, both players' headsets, just an ear taken off. He's also had Eredivisie practice.
Absolutely, that was the point I was going to make. With Marcus, a little bit different, but with Phzin, he's been in the Netherlands, so he's had the capabilities to practice in Europe competitions as well.
This is his first FC Pro game of the season.
Yeah.
And he's 3-1 up against the man who went 6-1, losing one game in the global qualifier to Tex, his teammate from Man City. However, Bonanno has got a never-say-die attitude. He showed it against Emre Yilmaz. He showed it against Anders Veergan.
I think he's shown his best performances whilst when he was down by a goal or two. That's the best time I've seen Matthias for me.
As you can see, both items that are associated, directly linked with our pro players. Bonanno, we've mentioned the caramel item that he has. On the right-hand side, Van den Boomen, who was, shall I say, an SBC item. I did him because I think Phzin's got a bright future in the FC Pro Open, and there's potential for a really well-rounded central midfielder item. Linked to the Ajax man. If he keeps on playing like this,
oh, that's unlucky.
He'll be flying up that table, Ryan.
Absolutely, he's a dangerous player to come up against. Just the way he goes forward and
look at that line. Look how high that line is.
It's just aggressive play, and as you said, you notice that a lot with the South American players. It's going to be Matthias running with Son.
Is he going to open it up for the finesse? He doesn't. You're shaking your head.
No, it was just not what he did. I just felt like he's a little bit unlucky with the pass there. The finesse just seems obvious.
It looked on.
It did look on because I don't think he moved the keeper.
I mean, look, I'm nowhere near the level.
Say that again.
Of our pro players, but with that finesse shot push, you don't even have to green it.
Yeah.
You just hit it, and it flies in. And our pro players will be greening it. They'll be doing everything to minimise the error. There's Graham Hansen. Gets to the byline, looks for a cutback. Oh, no. Bonanno, what are we playing at inside the box?
Jeez. That Cancelo for Phzin is frightening, I'll be honest.
It just uses him so aggressively. He almost doesn't care that he's leaving that side open, because he knows that if he can get Cancelo up and into the game, he's got a really good chance of scoring.
Good cancel there from Phzin. Good tackle as well, but...
I mean, you got an auto invite into the FC Pro Open this season.
Oh.
Travella off the post. That could have been game, set, and match.
Don't know if that was a heavy touch. Maybe he meant to ball roll, thinking it would come down out of the air there for Matthias.
Phzin's been really good, I've got to say, in this opening game. As Son potentially looks to make it 4 here. Valverde bringing Modric into play. Here's Neymar. Alisson claims that one. It's a privilege in the commentary booth to be joined by Phzin. Pi, we've been watching this game. I know you've been having an eye on it backstage. Phzin has been unbelievable.
Yeah, the dribbling is next level. I wish I could do that with my controller, but I lack that ability. Unreal game so far.
Yeah, really, really solid game. There's been a few questions in the chat as well, Pi.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you.
Same here, I'm itching.
Why did we pick Golvo?
Well, because I've been using my Road to Glory and I was running out of coins, and I thought, you know what, I'll go for something different. His base hero item is very good. For like the power shot and in the box, if you need someone to bury it, he's quality. So that's why I've got him, and I've not got many coins, and he does a good job for me. Okay.
Talk to me, Pi. We'll skip the Sydney up.
Yeah.
Kakare, come on.
Yeah, he's class. I'm sorry, he's so good. Not to meme it, right? But he's actually class. In the like the 9-win, 11-win streets, you need someone with heart and passion and desire. He's the first name on the team sheet. He's the captain. 10k for that card.
We'll see if he rises. We'll see if he rises due to your glowing review. Phzin looking to potentially put a nail in the coffin here. 4-1 up would do that.
The press is unbelievable.
I think he knows he's got him where he wants him, exactly where he wants him, and this is where he wants him. Mbappe inside the box! 4-1, Phzin.
Well, I tell you what, the pass in there and the movement is just insane, and that's what Mbappe does for you. Obviously, silly amount of coins, but that's what. Look at that touch. It's the touch there, the movement.
He puts. I mean, he does for me, especially when I come up against him. He just puts fear in me.
Yeah.
Whenever he's inside the box, I'm like, oh no.
He could step over straight to the side, outside of the boot shots as well, as we saw there, an inside shot there from Phzin to take the 4-1 lead. It's been dominant this half, in my opinion. I expected a little bit more.
You surprised how aggressive he's been playing, Phzin?
Not surprised, no, because that's what we always associate Phzin with, the aggression.
I didn't see right out of the gate, though. First game.
Yeah, he has no fear. He trusts his game style. He knows that. Looking forward to Ronaldinho on the wing this weekend. Downgrade heavily.
No, the worst part about this is
to Romarinho.
I do every SBC. I didn't do the Van der Boomen SBC.
It's going to be good. It's going to be my midfield.
And Bonanno's 4-1 down, and I've just bought three Carabos for my transfer list. I said to Ryan, I said I'm going to do it. But no, I've bought the dip. Now he'll
He's going to dip further.
No, yeah, he'll dip further a little bit, and hopefully he'll go on a tear and he'll fly back up. It's not going well.
Invest your own coins at your own peril. Don't listen to us. Bonanno, this potentially, I'll give you some light. This potentially probably will be his hardest game of the night for Bonanno. However, he's not played very well.
No, he hasn't. There's still time left in this game. It's a 3-goal deficit, 9-minute halves. Genuinely, when defending those leads could feel like an eternity. So if he manages to get a goal, you never know.
Oh, here we go, back underway. Pateas, player lock, Militao steps in.
You know, I'm surprised not to see many Bon Mati in people's teams, especially with a lot using Pateas with that sort of perfect link, considering how good her dribbling is on the game. I know, but Pateas a bit more popular, should I say.
Chance here for Bonanno. Big switch of play over to Hakimi. Fullback to fullback, player lock fake. Doesn't really have much on inside the box and runs straight into...
I wonder if he meant that, or maybe it was to name it.
Prime Gaming Killadori 8 in the Twitch chat. Very happy. Crazy play. Also, when does Vergang play? He'll be next week. Come back next week to see the Danish wonder kid as Ryan Pessoa. You didn't see it, just did a knee slide because young. He's 4-3 up.
That's the second time he's done that cancel with the
L1R1.
Yeah, L1R1, yeah. The
really
second
nice.
time he's cancelled it into a pass, and it's worked out for him to take the lead again. It's going to be Matthias on the attack here. 78 minutes have been played, and Mbappe with the step overs. There's no one really...
He's just got a super strong Ajax defence there in front of him. I've just seen a comment in the Twitch chat. I'm sure it's a comment that you get a lot, Pi.
Yep.
And maybe Ryan Pessoa can answer it for us. What camera settings are they playing on?
What are they playing on?
Right now.
Goodness. That's nasty on you, Rich. I don't know. Is this telebroadcast?
Well, a lot of the time it's co-op, but
This isn't co-op.
as I'll always say, it's personal preference. Play on what you want to play on.
I always say that amount of times people say, 'cause I like the legacy camera. People are like, change it, change it. It's like, no, I've seen people with mad zoom as well, like as in out, crazy zoom out.
I played on recently. I played on the pro camera, so I felt as though I were on the pitch. Weren't great. Chance for Bonanno. Luka Modric.
Great
Can he
ball.
get around Van Dijk? That far side looks appetising. Here is Vinny Jr. driving to the byline. Player look. Schmeichel. It's a penalty.
Oh,
It's a penalty. I think Vinny Jr. just got clattered off the ball
what
as that
card is
cross
it gonna
came
be?
in. It's going to be a yellow card for Marcus Llorente.
This is a big moment in this game.
Does he have the heart for Panenka?
7 minutes left to play. Does he have the heart for Panenka? No, he doesn't. He's just going to smack it in the bottom left corner. And Bonanno potentially gives himself a lifeline here. Pause cued.
I was just about to say we saw the player lock pass across goal, which you saw a lot from Matthias in the previous stages of the FC Pro tournament. There's
Heads it
time
off.
left. He's serious. Listen to Edu over his shoulder. There's still time in this game for Matthias to get 2 goals to level the tie and at least go into the next group stage game with a point.
We just see this penalty back. Bit harsh, you think? Oh, he's clattered him off the ball.
Yeah,
Did he slide or was it? I don't
Schmeichel
know.
that's caught him. I'm not 100% sure he'd take him down. Someone certainly took him out though.
There was a slide tackle. Llorente went to
Llorente.
ground, but who committed it? We'll have to wait and see. Coaches, Pi. You have about 4,000 coaches on a Sunday when you're playing foot champs. How's it feel when you are sort of when people not necessarily tell you how to play?
Sorry, Rich. Young's an goal. Open goal, 5-3. It's unbelievable.
Lions love it
A
like
pass
it.
across the goal. I never thought I'd say it. Unbelievable from Young.
This is shameless.
I'm so sorry. I'll be honest.
Shameless
It's
from right for
I'll be honest. I'm honest. It is shameless.
Coaches, what would you like your coach to be behind you saying? You're in a big game.
Telling me how to play, I think, to start with. What buttons to press, that might be the first thing. No, I think it's just about belief, right? Especially with these 9 minutes halves. You've still got plenty of time here to get something. It's not over. I think kind of in a normal situation be a lot tougher, but a little bit of extra time maybe just to steal one back, make it a little bit exciting.
Well, here we go. He has won the ball back with 6 minutes left to play. He's going to go out for a throw-in on this far side. Just keep an eye on that clock because it is ticking by slower than yours at home when you're in a foot champs game. Bonanno has enough time to salvage a point here in this all-important Group B, but not like that. Valverde overruns it as Phzin is going to play this clock like a fiddle and hope that Bonanno just pulls players out of position, can hit those balls in behind and
Back post. Back post.
Is he even going to play it? He is. It's a
Great
great
ball.
Llorente gave the penalty away, goes in the book, scores the 5th goal.
Yeah, that's a great counter-attack there from Phzin. And I tell you what, I know obviously he's come off the bench. I do love that Llorente card. Even his base item
It's
in this year's
unbelievable.
game, so good, so good. I know a lot of people did his evolution, get him up to 87. That is a card I don't like facing in the weekend league. Normally, if someone's
If you
got
see Llorente,
yeah,
you're for a game.
if someone's got him, then you kind of know you're in for a tough game.
Just saw that through ball that sort of opened up the pitch.
Yeah.
I think it was Kevin De Bruyne.
It stemmed from the triggered passes as well. Just triggering the players on the overlap on the left side of the pitch, triggering the right side as well. So he's got an overflow in the attack. And it's a simple choice just for the cross at the back post. Still in the game. Could be time for Matthias to get another goal, but it wouldn't be anything other than a consolation.
So Caramo earlier today,
Don't do it, Rich.
so 80k.
Don't do it.
I think you sold a couple.
I saw the cup. Yeah.
Down at 71 right now.
Oh dear,
And
we are in the
falling.
mud, officially in the mud.
Free falling. Well, this is going to do us for our featured match of round 1. It's been a pleasure to be joined by Pieface on the commentary booth. Phzin looks like the real deal still, Pie.
Yeah, honestly, it's so exciting to watch these players play and just the natural kind of ability they have. Obviously, putting in so much time and effort in training and what they do. But and the thing is that you're watching a player like Bonanno that's lost 5-2, and he's an incredible player.